Okay, friends, so tonight we're going to make something different. I'm going to make turkey marinara stuffed zucchini. And it requires some zucchini. Let's see, let me grab everything out. Zucchini, turkey. All right, zucchini. Let me move the camera over here because I'm not ready to do that yet. So we have zucchini. We have ground turkey. Then I need some garlic. Garlic, olive oil, a yellow onion, mozzarella cheese, some marinara, some mozzarella, garlic powder and Italian seasoning, garlic powder. All right, I just use oregano because I'm not big on Italian seasoning. So there's some oregano, garlic, red pepper flakes would be good. It says to put in the Italian seasoning for topping. So I will get some red pepper flakes. All right. That's all of our ingredients. So we have preheated the oven to 400 already. So let me move all of this out of the way until we get to a point where we need it. All right. First is the zucchini. I'm going to make a couple of these. So it says to use 3 zucchinis. I have 2, but they're really large. So I think they'll be okay. As long as I can fit them on this pan, we're going to be good. So I'm going to put this pan here for now. All right. So the first thing we have to do is prepare them. But let's get a garbage bowl first. How many of you cook and use a garbage bowl? It's always nice to have a bowl set aside just for the trash bits. Because then, all right, so it says cut the zucchini in half. But I have to take this off, the very ends of it. All right, and then we're going to cut it in half long ways. There we go. There's one. The other one's quite a bit larger. But it's all going to be okay. All right, and then we're going to cut this one down the middle. All right, there we go. Now it says to take a spoon and hollow out the middle. That would probably be better with a knife. We're going to hollow out all the seeds. We're not keeping any of that. So I'm just going to reach in and grab it so that it makes like a little boat. How about that? All right, so we got one is done. Let's do the other one. This is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. But I need to get dinner in the oven since hubby just got off work and he's working from home today. So I am a little behind, I would say. All right. There's 2. Yeah, we definitely needed a garbage bowl today. All All right, so I want to hollow this one just a little more. All right. There's that one. And lastly, so you want to make sure your hands are clean before you start this meal prep, because you're going to have your hands in it. And there we go. Those are ready. All right. Then it says heat up the olive oil. All right. So I'm going to move. Oh, I need to hollow that one just a little bit more. All right. So I'm going to move this down. I'm going to move this over here. And it says to, in a pan with the olive oil. All right. And mince the garlic and the onion. So I need half a cup of yellow onion. That one is going to be too big. So we're going to get a smaller one. All right, so I'm going to just chop up an onion. All right, I only needed half of that. So we're going to put this in the pan. All right, with minced garlic. I wash my hands a lot when I'm in the kitchen. All right, so we're gonna garlic. All right, so wow, that heated up really fast. All right, so we're gonna saute that together. And then we're gonna put the ground turkey in with salt, garlic, Italian seasoning, and pepper. All right. You get my favorite spatula here. Can you see me over there? Probably not. Let's move you closer now, because now I'm in the pan. All right. So let's let that heat up. And let's go ahead and measure out our ingredients that are going a teaspoon of garlic powder. Daddy's off work and he's playing with the doggy. I can hear him. All right, a teaspoon. All right, a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I'm going to do Italian or oregano. Let me see if I have an open one. This one is not opened. I must need to open it because I'm not seeing one. All right, half a teaspoon of that. And then we're going to add some red pepper flakes. Just a few. Because we like it a little spicy. At this point, I could have put in chili powder as well, but I'm opting for the crushed red pepper. So I'm finished with those. All right. So we just need to mince or to saute the garlic and onions. Just standing there. This is not heating up as fast as I'd like it to. Oh, I can measure out my ground turkey while we wait. All right, it says to saute these until they're brown. I don't know if I want them to be brown, so I may cut this part short. I just want them to be translucent. All right, so let's get rid of all of this garbage. And we're going to add this ground turkey. I suppose you could use any ground meat you wanted. The recipe that I'm using calls for ground turkey because that was the search that I made, was for stuffed zucchini with ground turkey, because that's what I have readily available. We usually always have fresh ground turkey in the refrigerator. We buy it every week. And what we don't use that week, we will freeze. So even if I had to thaw it in the microwave, I always have ground turkey. We eat a lot of chicken and turkey. We're not big red meat eaters. I enjoy a steak now and then, but not usually a big red meat eater. All right, so we are going to finish that off, and then we're going to drain it. It doesn't say to drain it, but this is going to have some fat in it. So I'm going to drain it because that's how I roll. So I just keep stirring it around because I want it to actually be like a crumble. I don't want big pieces. So if you keep moving it around while it's heating up and warm, you have a better chance of it turning into a crumble. The dog wants somebody's undivided attention. And since I'm cooking, that would be Dad. Depending on how much grease is in here, will decide whether or not I drain it. Because right now it doesn't look like much. We do buy a leaner ground turkey, but sometimes you just never know. Right, I am going to take some of it out of here. See, there's quite a bit in there, so I'm going to take some of it out, not all of it. This is the best spoon for spooning out the grease. I'm going to leave a tablespoon or so in there, just because this meat's not finished cooking. Okay, so it calls for a marinara sauce, but I have some leftover pizza sauce from the pizza we made night before last, so I'm going to use it. It is a Mid's pizza sauce, and I'm just going to pour it right in, and then I'm going to put some wine in the jar and shake it up just a little bit. Shake it up to clean out the jar. I didn't clean out the jar. There we go. All right, so there's what we're calling marinara. And we're also going to put our spices in now. And if it needs more liquid, we will add some chicken stock. I'm not sure that it will need any more, because we don't want it watery. We just want it seasoned. Okay, I also need some salt and pepper in here. So let's put some salt and some pepper. All right, and then we're going to get Dad to come in here and give this a taste. Oh, where did he get that from? All right, Dad, will you give this a taste and tell me if it needs anything? I didn't put a lot of salt in. Does it need more salt? Nothing. Cheese.
Oh.
Cheese is going on it, however much we want.
It needs a little salt.
All right. Well, it's not going in it, it's going on it. But not yet. Okay, so the next instruction says, once the ground, add the marinara, low mix. Now we want to fill the zucchini boats. Yeah, I couldn't get it all out. I even stuck the spatula up in it. All right. I put wine in it.
Oh.
All right, so now it says to fill the boats. I hope I have enough for all 4 of them. I should probably do this with a spoon. It would probably be better. Will you hand me a large spoon? Thank you. I can be more precise with this spoon. Nothing now that you took my fun away. I was having a good old time chewing on that onion skin, Dad. I don't know. I think between the two of us, we have 2 heads. Three if you count the dog. Didn't y'all just come in? All right, I was worried this wasn't going to be enough, and now I'm trying to find places to put the last of this. So, note to self, 1 pound of hamburger is plenty. All right. I did spill a little. We're going to pick it up because we want all of it to go inside the boat. All right, and then I spilled a little over here. All right. Now the instructions say, okay, the instructions now say to bake for 22 minutes at 400. This is what they look like when we're getting ready to put them in. $22 minutes. All right, our 22 minutes are up. So we're going to pull this bad boy out of the oven. Ooh, it looks good. All right, so now what we do is we put cheese on it. And if you want, now would be the time to put crushed red pepper. So I will ask my husband if he wants crushed red pepper on his and have him do so. He likes crushed red pepper, so I'm assuming he probably will. How do I get the cheese off the tray? I don't. I should have put foil down, huh? Yeah. Oh, I just touched that pan. I'll know next time to put parchment or something down. All right. I think I want to put some parm on top of that. What do you think? Because I like Parmesan cheese. I like it a lot. And my favorite is the cheap stuff in the shaker jar. All right, we're going to pop this back in for probably 4 or 5 minutes. Just long enough to make that cheese ooey and gooey. And there's what they look like when they come out of the oven. Pair that with some crusty bread and a Mikey made salad. That's what we call them in our houses. A Mikey crafted salad. Bon appetit. Okay, so in good old Y fashion, we have to try it, right? So the turkey marinara zucchini boats are Really good. I could go for more filling and less zucchini next time, but it's really good. Hope you enjoyed the video.